Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another math lesson with Mr. Hopkins. Today we are looking at solving systems of equations by elimination. So in the previous lessons we used substitution method, and today is a little different. It is elimination method. So the steps we want to look at is first make sure your x's are lined up, your y's are lined up, and the equal signs are all lined up. And in the examples that we're currently doing, they're already lined up for us. Step 2 is to get the same number in front of any variable. Doesn't matter which variable, but any variable, where one is positive, one is negative. And then I add down and I solve. So negative 5x plus 5x, it's 0. That's how we eliminate. Negative 10x plus 10y, or 10x, is 0. So as long as they're the same number, but one's positive, one's negative, they'll cancel. So let's look at it. In A, x minus y equals 15, 4x plus 2y equals 30. So I can eliminate either variable. It doesn't matter which. You can approach this problem numerous different ways, and we still get the same answer. Since there's a 4x right here, if I wanted to cancel my x's, then at the top I need a negative 4x, because a negative 4x plus 4x would cancel. So if I multiply this whole row by negative 4, let's distribute this, and I'll show you. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative y, positive 4y. And negative 4 times 15 is negative 60. Then I rewrite the bottom equation. That's going to remain unchanged. And then I'm going to add down. We're on step 3. When I add these down, the x's cancel. So I'm left with 6y equals negative 30. And then I can go ahead and solve for y, and then use that answer to solve for x. All right, divide both sides by 6. Here we go. Y equals negative 5. A little bit faster to arrive at the answer than the substitution method that we learned previously, but this is a little difficult. So let's find the x. Change my pen color. I can plug it into either equation, just like before. If y equals negative 5, I can solve for x. When I minus a negative, that means plus a positive. So essentially I have x plus 5 equals 15. And to solve for x, subtract 5. So if x is 10 and y is negative 5, my ordered pair is 10, negative 5. So if I was to graph those two lines, they would intersect at that point. Okay, let's look at the next one. If I chose to eliminate the x's, I would need, 2 and 5 right here. The smallest number they both go into is 10. So I'd have to multiply the top by 5 and the bottom by 2. But one would have to be positive, one would have to be negative, just so they cancel. A quicker way is eliminating the y's right now, because this is a 6, and I only have to multiply the top row this time. If this is a 6 down here, then up here would have to be a negative 6. So 3 times what gives me negative 6? That's right, negative 2. So if I distribute a negative 2 through, so negative 2 times 2x, negative 2 times 3y, and negative 2 times 17, and rewrite the bottom one. If we add down, negative 4x plus 5x is just 1x, or just x. The y's cancel, and I'm left with negative 2. We'll plug that in to find y. I'll use the bottom equation here. Add 10 to both sides. And divide by 6. And this is where they intersect. Okay, we're just going to do one more, and then I'm going to let you try D on your own. Here we go. All right, so they're both different. The numbers in front of the x's, numbers in front of the y's. So like I said before, the smallest number that 2 and 5 both go into is 10. So if I multiply the top row by 5, 5 times 2 is 10x. If I have a 10x in the top, then I need negative 10x in the bottom. So 5 times negative 2 will give me that number. So let's distribute. 5 times 2x is 10x, 15y, and that is going to be 80. Negative 10x, positive 4y, and that's going to be negative 42. X's cancel. 19y equals 38. Divide by 19, and we get y equals 2. Let's plug that back into either one of the two original equations. Oops, equals 21. Add 4. And divide by 5, so we get y equals 5. Ordered pair would be, oh, let me see here. This is an x. I knew something looked a little goofy because we use this problem right here. All right, so we have 5, 2. Excellent. So I'd like you to try D for homework, and that will be the lesson for tomorrow. So pay attention to the next lesson, and I'll go over this problem. We'll see how you do. Good luck.